How you're doing? Bless you for tuning in. It is another day in the market, so let's jump into the chat and see what the chat has for us.
So I took three trades. Two got stopped out at break even, and one was a winning trade. Let me show you guys in the chat. Okay, let me run through everything again. Taking everything out, and I'm going to mark 9:30. This is 9:30, and this is 9:30. So, so at the time, right on Nasdaq, we are close to this high down on SPS. Yeah. So immediately I came to the chart, I was bullish because of this. So at the time, we haven't swept this 30-minute low on Nasdaq, but we swept it on SPS. So when it happened, like we automatically forming a bullish SMT. So when this happened, I scaled to 1 minute time frame on Nasdaq. Okay, this was also a 30-minute high. So when this happened, I scaled immediately to 1 minute time frame, looking for entry. So like when I scale to 1 minute time frame, this candle closed, but there was no break of structure and no fair value gap. So I was still waiting to see what the chart would do. Immediately, the second 1 minute candle came up, swept this 30 minutes high on Nasdaq, which formed the bearish SMT. So we are just forming SMT, SMT. This was the 30-minute high we swept on Nasdaq, but on SPS we haven't swept that yet. So then I scaled to 1 minute time frame on SPS. Then SPS was the lagging index. That was why. So on SPS we had this fair value gap here, which we tapped into. We also came into discount of equilibrium. You can see from here to here. Then I entered from here, and my stop loss was here. And I was targeting this 30 minutes. The market is just slipping down. So, but at the time, we came down and we swept this 50 minutes low. When we swept it on SPS, on Nasdaq, we were nowhere close to the 50-minute low. It was the 50-minute low, 530. Look at 530. So we were nowhere close to the 15-minute low, which formed a bullish SMT. And when it happened, I put my stop loss to break even immediately. Then we will now form the bullish SMT, which we went up and swept this 4 hour all-time high. Not all-time high, this 4 hour high. And we didn't sweep it on SPS, which formed another bearish SMT. So you need to be reading the charts like a book is actually interesting. So which formed another bearish SMT. Then I was looking for a trade on SPS because SPS was now the lagging pair. Okay, so we had this massive move to the downside. Came into this 1 minute fair. We formed this 1 minute fair value gap where the break of short to the downside. I entered. I entered late, so fucking late. I entered here My stop loss was here, and I was now targeting this 30 minutes, this 15 minutes low here. So was what I was targeting. Feel me? So this trade, I didn't use my full lot size because of my entry and my SL. So I wanted a 5 minute green candle to the upside. Then I can now reduce my SL, which will make me to reduce my risk, and I'll now enter again to get a better risk to reward. So when we had this green candle to the upside, I went to 1 minute time frame. We filled in this 1 minute fair value gap. We had a break of short to the downside. So I put my stop loss here, and I entered again with this. Then my sell was here, and I was targeting this low. So you can see that with this here was a 0.85 RRO, which is bad. But now me reducing the risk, I got a 1.18 and is and a 0.95 RRO. So this was what I did. So I was now waiting for price to come to hit my TP. But on 15-minute time frame again, like just look at what the market is just doing. On 15-minute time frame again, we came down, we swept this low on SPS. This is 330, and we were not close to that on Nasdaq. This is the low on Nasdaq, which again made me put myself to break even because we are now forming another bullish SMT. And as I put my stop loss to break even, we came up, swept this 30-minute high, but we were still forming a massive SMT with this all-time high to here. So this was the overall SMT that we had. So and SPS is still the lagging player. So I jumped into SPS. Then this was the third trade. We formed this fair value gap here. We had the break of short to the downside, and I entered from here, got a better entry. I entered from here, my stop loss here, and I was targeting this 5 minute low because it was already late, so I was targeting this 5 minute low, which played out perfect. And look at what the price now is doing. So was what I was targeting, and the price is giving me, this was what I was targeting, and now the price is giving a 1 to 3 RR. Wow, that's crazy. But these were the three trades I took: two break even and one winner. So let me show you guys my P&L.
As you can see, this was the two trades that I took that cost a lot of break even. These two cost a lot of break even. This was the only trade. So I'm up $5,085. Let me show you guys again. There's a 400 challenge. You can see 400 challenge. This phase 2, by the way. So if you love my videos, you like my content, tune in. I'll be dropping more of this every day, breaking down my reason of entering trade. So tune in, subscribe, do everything you need to do to be active on my channel. Even if you don't know YouTube notification button, do it to be active in my channel. Catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.